And I have lots of Dyson products in my home. It's definitely been an investment and it's been worth every penny. But out of all of my Dyson products, this is probably, even more than the vacuum, my favorite one. So this is the Dyson air purifier heater and fan with that extra filter. It is $429.98. Your 5 easy payments, $86, and it's on free shipping and handling. V86103, that is your item number. It has over 45 five-star reviews on QVC.com. There's only one color, so you don't have to worry about picking colors with this one. Now, what I absolutely appreciate about this, I have an open floor plan. I leave it in the corner of my room and it just goes to work. Now, I said this earlier, I'm a little jealous because the one I have doesn't have the heater in it. It only has the air purifier and the fan, and it doesn't have the heater. So I wish I would have had the one with the heater, especially right now. It's cold, it's about to snow today. And so that heater function to me would have been like fantastic, especially for that like open living room area that I have. Debbie's here. Debbie, come on in. She's been our brand ambassador over at Dyson for quite some time. Debbie, I'm jealous because mine doesn't have the heater function, but I love it. When I tell you it's fantastic, it lives in that corner. I never turn it off. It's whisper quiet. The best investment that I've made from a Dyson product here at Q.
Well, I have to agree with you. This is my favorite as well because it's something that I leave out and I use every single day of the year. And it really doesn't matter where you live, what time of year it is, because it's a 3-in-1. So it's a powerful cooling fan. It's also a heater. So you're just going to change that function by pushing a button on the remote control. But whether you're cooling or heating to keep your home comfortable, you're always cleaning the air at the exact same time because it's also an air purifier. So it truly is that perfect machine for any home. You put it in the corner and let it do its work. That LCD display will show you in real time what's happening with the air quality in your home. And this has auto mode. So that means as soon as it detects pollution, it will automatically clean the air. So you don't ever have to know when the air is, clean or dirty. It's going to do the work for you. It's a heater. It's a powerful cooling fan. So really, you never have to put this away because it's always going to bring that comfort to your home and always deliver that clean, purified air. So it's really just, one of my favorites as well, Monifa, and something that you can leave out wherever you live 365 days a year.
You leave it out. You don't touch it. You put it in a corner. You just leave it there, and then you check on it when it's time to change the filter, and it kind of lets you know when it's time to change the filter. So it really is really easy. Let me tell you something, Debbie. So for Christmas in our home, we do chicken and waffles for brunch. That's our tradition. And so every year, well, not every year, maybe every couple of years, I decide how to do the chicken. This year I said I'm going old school, not air fryer. I'm actually going to deep fry fried chicken. I do it one time a year, okay? So everything in moderation. So I deep fried that fried chicken. This thing in the corner, oh, you hear it just going and going and going, getting those pollutants out of the air from when I was cooking that chicken. And you know what else really gets all those pollutants out of the air? And I know this is a weird one, but guess what? Hair dryer. When I blow dry my hair, Debbie. So you know what I mean? Like, it's those types of things that you don't even think about. And you hear it start to ramp up to purify the air. That's why I love this.
Yes, it will automatically detect those changes in air quality. So when the pet runs in and the dander goes, into the room, when you spray your cleaning chemicals to wipe down the countertop, when you light that beautiful candle that you want to burn to create ambiance, or when you spray the hairspray, it's going to sense those pollutants and automatically react. That's why I love with this one that you're getting 2 filters. It comes with one inside the machine. And then at QVC, we're giving you a second filter in addition. So it's a really great value and time to get this because normally you would only be getting that one filter.
Yeah.
And the filter is a HEPA filter. This is a fully sealed machine. And, a lot of people don't know, but we spend a lot of our time, up to 90% of our time indoors. And the air inside our home can be 2 to 5 times more polluted than the air outside.
Yeah.
So having a machine that can circulate the air, look at how this air multiplier technology works, to really move the air throughout the whole room, but at the same time, draw in and capture all of those pollutants. And then what it does is it projects that clean air back out through the top. So it's really efficient, and it really is effective at heating the whole room or cooling down the whole room quickly, but
Yeah.
also giving you, of course, that clean air.
If you live in a place where there are wildfires or lots of kind of natural disaster areas, unfortunately, we live there. It's fine. That's where we live. I lived in California, and that's when I realized, oh, I need one of these, because there was a really bad wildfire and it was close to where we lived, and it was bad, right? And so
Hmm.
we couldn't open our windows because we're thinking we're trying to keep the, the polluted air out of our
Yes.
homes. Well, guess what? It's still seeping in there. And so that's when I discovered, like, you need a really good air purifier, because if I wished I would have had my Dyson then, because I think of
Hmm.
all of that. So I tell my friends, all of them who still live out in California, this is the one thing that I recommend for them. If they always ask me, what's the one thing that you recommend? I was like, you need a Dyson purifier, because those natural disasters happen, and it's nice to have this in the home, to at least know you are taking, some sort of measures to keep your
Yes.
air clean, because you're going to be inside when those things happen. So if you live in those climates, I'm suggesting get one of these home. I'm telling you, they make the world of difference in the quality of your air inside your home. And it's where we're spending our time. It's where we're sleeping. It's where we're eating. It's where we're creating all these wonderful memories. And so you want to be able to keep the air inside of your home. So again, your 5 easy payments on this, it's $86. You are saving over $100, actually, almost $100 off the QVC price on this. And you're saving $20 because you're getting free shipping and handling as well. So not only is it going to purify the air, thank you for doing that, it's going to be a fan for you in the summertime when it starts to get a little warm outside. And then right now, it's a little cold, especially for those who are on the East Coast. It's going to keep us warm, Debbie. Let's talk about like the
Yes.
fan and the heater functions.
Yeah, so this uses Dyson's patented air multiplier technology. So what that means is all of the holes down here at the base of the machine are actively drawing in air, and that air is then amplified, and it is projected out through the top of the hoop here. You're going to see that on your machine, you can set exactly the temperature that you want. It's going to show you the different particles that it's collecting, and it's going to tell you when it's time to change that filter. But the real thing is, what's so great is the way this works, and it's so much more effective than a traditional heater. This is actually thermal paint. And what happens with thermal paint, it changes color. It gets white when it turns warm. So right now it's very blue. When I put this in front of this heater, you'll see that this starts to get white and change color, because the HP10 is actually pushing the hot air forward to where you are in the room. And you can see that white color changing there. That's how this is so effective. Many heaters you plug in the corner of the room, and they just emit hot air. And what happens is the hot air rises.
Yeah.
Because this is actually delivering 76 gallons of air per second into your room, you're going to feel it right away. And you can see how it's room filling. It's going to heat the entire space. So this is my basement, and I only need one of these in this whole room.
Yeah.
So if you have an open concept floor plan, you put one in the corner, it's going to do a great job. And what I love, especially this time of year, is I can keep my whole home thermostat a few degrees cooler.
Yeah.
And I can put this in the room that we're spending time in. And this is what keeps us cozy and warm and comfortable, rather than having to, pay to heat the entire house.
It's true.
When we can only be in one room at a time.
It's true. You're only in one room at a time, especially if you have a small family like me.
Right.
It's just me, my husband, and our daughter. And right now he travels a lot for work. My daughter's going back to college. It's just going to be me. Why am I heating this whole house? And I'm literally spending the majority of the time either in my living room or in my bedroom.
Right.
So it's nice when you have something like this, just like Debbie said, because now I can turn down my thermostat a little bit and just use this. And that open floor plan I have, it works great. When I tell you, I have this literally on the opposite side of the room from where the kitchen area is, and it works like a dream. So the amount of coverage that you're getting with this is really fantastic. Like, that's what really surprised me, Debbie. I thought I had it too far in the corner, but then I saw, as soon as I was in the kitchen and I started cooking and that thing started going, I was like, oh, I don't have it too far. It's working even there in the corner. So just know, if you have that open floor plan, it's going to be great.
Yes, it will sense the change in air quality. And what's great is it has that auto mode. So not all Dyson purifiers have auto mode. This is special, and this is important because we can't see air pollution. If we could, everybody would want an air purifier in their home. Take a look here. I'm going to try to move this a little bit closer to you so you can see that green line, right? That indicates that the air quality is good. Now, I have some hairspray, and I'm just going to spray my hair and show you what happens when it senses that air quality. Now, keep looking at that. Now, look, there's spike is going
already.
up. So it sensed that hairspray. And now what it's going to do is it's going to show me the pollution that it's collecting. I'm trying to get rid of that glare for you. It's counting the particles of pollution per second.
It's getting
and
better,
it's
but wow, look at that. Yeah.
Look how fast, and it's going back down till it gets to 0, until it gets to that nice clean green line that we want. So what I love is, like you said, you're going to be in your home, living your life, doing your normal everyday activities. Maybe it's the dog that shakes and then his dander goes everywhere. Maybe you're cooking on the stove. This is going to capture those pollutants and particles, whether it's the pet dander, the pollen, the dust mites, the skin cells, the mold, the bacteria. All of these things are going to be drawn in and captured. And then what's coming out through the top is nice, clean, purified air.
Yeah.
And that is so important, especially this time of year. There's so much going around, right? We want to make sure when we are in our home,
Yes.
we are breathing the cleanest air possible.
Yeah, and it really became very important to me. Like I said, especially when I was living in California, I said, oh, I need to do a better job of making a concerted effort to keep the air
Yes.
inside of our home cleaner. And this is how you do it. And so I always say, I know Dyson products are typically a considered purchase, and it's the best money that I have personally spent. The best money, because their products do exactly what we say they do. They really do. So all those pollutants that are in the air that we don't even think about would be a pollutant, you would be surprised. This is going to help prevent getting that stuff out of the air to make the air clean again, which is really nice. So get it home and just try it. Remember, you always have 30 days to love it. And if you don't, you can return it and you can get a refund, which is really nice. $86, that's your easy pay, and you're saving an additional $20 off because of that free shipping and handling. If you've been on the fence about it, trust me, get off the fence. Go ahead and make the jump over the fence. Don't sit on the fence. Go ahead and jump on over it and get it home, because really, I think you're going to really, really love what you're getting. I gifted my Aunt Debbie probably about 2 years ago the fan, right? Just the fan. Because she was talking about how hot she was. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to hook her up. I'm going to give her a fan. And she loves it. She loves her Dyson fan. She saw this. She was like, I said, please, what are you talking about? She was like, I think I want that one too. I said, yeah, I know. She was like, that does everything and even more that my fan does. I said, I know. And I should have talked to her about it, but she fell in love with the fan so much. And I'm the type of person, I try to be a good gift giver. And so if you mention something to me, I kind of bank it. And then when it's time for me to give you something, that's what I gifted her. But now she loves her Dyson fan. But this is really nice because it's the 3-in-1. And I'm looking at the value. If I were to buy these 3 things separately, it's about triple. Let's be honest.
Exactly. I mean, right. You're getting a powerful Dyson cooling fan that everybody loves, that keeps your home cool in those hot, sticky summer months. But you're also getting a heater, and this heater, you can, there's no fast spinning blades, there's no visible heating elements. So if you have it around pets or kids, it's just so nice. Such great peace of mind.
And
not
whisper
to have to worry
quiet.
about it.
Whisper quiet. Over 1 million Dyson home environment products sold here at QVC. That's how much we love them. Again, this one is $429.98. $86 on that easy pay, free shipping and handling, V86103. That's your item number for that Dyson air purifier, heater, and fan with the extra filter, which is really nice. Thank you so much, Debbie. So